Oh, here we go, you guys. Foodie Beauty is trying to convince us that BBJ looks miserable. So this is from 25 minutes ago. It is edited. This is Foodie Beauty's community post. And it reads, BBJ looks miserable on this gross, smoky, tattered blanket. I hope you are all happy and proud using an elderly cat for drama and views. Sick people. Your time is coming, Goblin. You guys, we might have to make this a 2-part video. Because she sounds just like Shanny right now. Shanny is raging over in her community post about BBJ. So BBJ looks like BBJ. I don't know how you could tell she looks miserable. She's probably doing much better now that she's rescued from you. And her 5 ingrown nails have been removed out of her paw pads. You used your own cat. You got super chats to take BBJ to the vet. You got super chats to get her nails trimmed. You got super chats for everything. For almost a year now, I can think of a year. You guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong. You have hinted to putting BBJ down because you didn't want to be inconvenienced to take her to the vet. And every time you talk about putting her down, you would get money to not put her down. You would get money to prolong BBJ's life because you didn't care. The past week has been hard watching you because you've been joking around about putting her down and her taking a dirt nap and leaving in a plastic bag. You've said some of the worst things about this cat that you supposedly love so much. I would never joke around about my animals taking a dirt nap. It makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's see if there's any new community post. Oh, this is from 4 hours ago. You people are idiots. What justice for BBJ? I took care of her for 20 years. Meanwhile, FFG, unalive. That's not true. Enough. Go get a life. So you guys, FFG's dogs were very, very sick. It was a very hard decision from what I understand. She didn't just do it because she didn't want to be inconvenienced. In fact, from what I know, she did everything to keep them around as long as she could. She's nothing like you. Despite how much you hate FFG and you want other people to hate her too, she's an advocate for animals and she gave BBJ a voice because you couldn't. This is from 5 hours ago. There aren't too many bright, independent thinkers in girl world, but this person is one of them, and don't worry, her time is coming. This is from Cheerful Cherry. If FFG wanted to help the cat, she could have without anyone ever knowing. It's great that the cat got the help it needed, but this is just another excuse for FFG to involve herself in Chantal's life. If Chantal had any sense, which she doesn't, she would talk to a lawyer about FFG harassing her. She has no case. I hate to break it to you, Cheerful Cherry. She has no case. It's not a crime to react to somebody. It's not a crime to go to a public event. It's not a crime to rescue a cat. If anything, BBJ was just at the vet with the vet taking notes. If anything, maybe Foodie should worry about an animal neglect case coming her way. Let's go see what Shanny has to say, you guys. Okay, so this is going to be a real treat, you guys. This is Shanny for Christ's new channel. She is bannovating. This is called The Losers Club. So she basically changes every other week whether she likes Foodie or not, depending on the week. So one week she'll do community post for Foodie Beauty, then she'll call her out. So don't get too used to this. Or her sticking up for Foodie anyways. So this is her community post. The DOJ is going all FFG on Alex. And then she shared a video, Alex Jones' cat under investigation by DOJ. The Losers Club posted again 2 hours ago. FFG is an idiot. Enjoyed 2 years in Canadian prison. And then she shared something that says, B, if the value of what is obtained is not more than $5,000, is guilty. I, of an incredible offense and liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years, or, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Is that supposed to be 2? Of an offense punishable on summary conviction. Okay. Well, FFG did not steal a cat. She rescued a cat from Foodie Beauty. BBJ had 5 ingrown nails growing into her paw pads. I heard it was really, really rough. It was rough what BBJ had to go through at the vet's office. If anything, everybody should be worrying about a case made against Foodie Beauty. Okay, the Losers Club, which is a perfect name, by the way. This is from 2 hours ago. Foodie Beauty, call the police now. FFG and her brother and sis-in-law facing 2 to 10 years in jail. Oh gosh, this has to be a thumbnail, woohoo. Call the police for what? Foodie gave her cat away. FFG's brother and sister-in-law rescued BBJ. This is from 4 hours ago. So now it's okay to lie, deceive, and steal under false premises for the moral bench? They are all starting to look like criminals, cheering someone for being manipulative. Guess you can't shame people for lying and manipulating any more hypocrites. You are cheering one on to steal someone's cat. So again, Foodie gave her cat away because she couldn't be bothered to take care of her or take her to the vet. She had 5 ingrown nails. I'm going to keep saying it because clearly people need to hear it. And Shanny, if we're going to be talking about criminals, you've been arrested for putting your hands on your fake husband. You don't have your family all together, and you know why, and everybody else does too. You lost custody of your kids. Do you get that? Because your fake husband put his hands on them. You're screaming into a void like you are so... I would love to live a life where I took no accountability. I actually wouldn't, but you know what I mean? Like, she has so much crap wrong with her and so much going on, and she's probably one of the most evil people I've experienced. And she calls everybody out. You're manipulative, Shanny. You sit on live streams crying that you're in pain and you're dying and all this stuff, crying for super chats so you could smoke your Delta 8, which is admittedly your medicine. You've said that. You and your fake husband won't get a job. You were just in my DMs calling me a see you next Tuesday and then preaching a few days later. You were screaming. You guys go check out the live stream if you haven't seen it yet. Shanny harassing me audio after audio after audio, calling me a bitch, a see you next Tuesday, all kinds of horrible stuff. And then going back on to her channel preaching. Rev just did a whole live stream preaching at us. You need to take a long look in the mirror, Shanny. Okay, let's see. So now she's sharing more community posts from Foodie Beauty. Oh, she's sick, you guys. So my fever and chills have turned into a full-blown stomach bug. Goodbye, cruel world. I give up. You know, Shanny, as a mom, usually when we're sick, we just deal with it. We don't do a whole long goodbye because we have the flu. We still have 2 adults, so I don't know if you want people to feel sorry for you that you're sick. I was just sick, and I worked and I raised a daughter at the same time. And she shared this. And now I think I'm going to puke, actually. Maybe you're puking because it's your exorcism, I believe. This is from a day ago. You know what? I was kind of feeling a little better. Thought I'd do a live stream. But after seeing you guys stalk Foodie Beauty in real life videotaping her and then using an excuse that it was a public street without acknowledging how creepy and weird and gross and psychotic it was, I've decided you don't deserve my time, energy, or effort. You should be calling this person out. But as usual, the supposed moral people decide laughing, fat shaming, and enabling stalking a female at night is the right thing to do. You are what's wrong with society, and anyone enabling or supporting this is no friend to me. You are messed in the heads, and I pray to God Putin launches Satan 2 on your creepoid arses. She put, sorry, not sorry. That was a bit dramatic, Shanny. You seem to have way too much time on your hands. Like, do you know the effort? Like, that you put into all this stupid act that you're doing. You're not a Christian. You're nobody to be judging anybody. It's wild to me. I could think of the two people I think are evil on this platform are Foodie Beauty and Shanny for Christ. And it's just so funny to me to see Shanny going so hard for Foodie. But again, don't get used to it, you guys. Next week, she'll be mad at Foodie all over again. See, Shanny is really struggling on her platform. So she needs all the attention she can get. Am I giving her that little bit of attention? Maybe. But also I'm hoping people that like look up Shanny for Christ and what she's about sees this video and will go watch the live stream of all the voicemails harassing me, calling me all sorts of names. And then you'll see who she truly is. And hopefully you think twice before jumping into her PayPal that her and Rev always promote. They had $750,000 left to them, to Rev actually, and they blew through it all. They have nothing to show for it. Nothing. And they're doing nothing to reunite with those kids. In fact, Shanny could be doing so much to try and get her family reunited, but instead, she sits on YouTube doing this. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you so soon. Bye.